Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm your host, Shadorian, and with me, as always, is Ark and Grim.
Howdily hodily, neighborinos.
Potato!
I had my worries, to be honest. All right.
Welcome to another episode of GUI, you lovely people.
Well,
Oh,
now
We're
Ark's
gonna have
drunk
edge our seats this whole time.
a little bit. Where's
I
Where's
prefer-
Grim? Where's Grim? Grim, where are you?
Come back here, Zloey's friend.
Literally right next to you.
Okay, there we go. You guys can go do your thing now, because
Ah.
those guys are like, well, Ark's near the end of Heavensward.
No, I'm start of Stormblood. I've officially crossed campaigns.
Oh god. And
I'm better than
I'm
you.
literally
Look
in the
at-
last quest of Stormblood.
Look at my suit.
I do
Look
like
at
your sword. That is a pretty
I'm more-
freaking sweet sword.
I like my suit better.
The
At the
suit's
moment.
pretty sweet, but the sword
You
matches.
will
the suit.
actually get the suit at the end of the Heavensward campaign. You just have to go through. I think end of Post Dragon Song. Sorry, not Heavensward.
Well, I'm glad I'll get to see that in 10 to 15 episodes. Oh,
Oh, Grim left the party like a
I'm gonna
little
go do my thing.
potato.
yes, potato for another minute and a half.
You unboiled potato.
As long as I'm a Kipfler.
An
Come back
unboiled
here, you
potato.
unboiled potato.
So,
Get
Ar-
in my pot.
Ark was telling us
I'll boil you up
get
like
in my
a-
pod.
like a potato.
Ark was telling us about that Hildebrand quest, so if you guys remember, there was this zombie dude wearing a suit in the desert near Alamigo that we were doing quests for. Apparently that continues into a much bigger and more hilarious thing.
Oh my god, doesn't it? So pretty much, like, there's a whole bunch of ARR Hildebrand quests, which will have a few dungeons and stuff, and a few guest appearances from Final Fantasy famous-esque characters. And now I'm on the Heavensward version. There's a Final Fantasy IX character that gets a bit of a rework and gets introduced.
It could just be a black mage. It's like Vivi's got that
Spoilers!
well, I don't think it's him. Because I'm
You
looking at the
goddamn-
picture over to the left here.
You goddamn potato.
And he's got a very specific hat. Man, that does kind of remind me of a black mage version of Luffy from One Piece.
Kinda does, doesn't it?
Where the hell do I go for this? Okay, where is that? That's up there. Okay. Oh, I bet it's in that frickin' building. Alright. Well,
I mean, the building that's not a potato.
so when do I unlock my next two kinds of mounts?
What kinds? Like, get specific. Yeah, goddamn potato.
The ones that fly and the ones that do the thing that isn't walking.
Okay, the ones that fly you'll start being able to do from Heavensward. Pretty much you'll learn about Aether Currents. And then the general gist is you'll go into an area, do all of the quests, and then by the time you've done all of the quests, you should be able to unlock all of the Aether Currents. Because there's a few I think it's like, 90% of the Aether Currents you can just find by exploring, but there's like 10% of Aether Currents that are unlocked in quests and main scenario quests. So like the first area, like the big open area that you go to, the Heavensward, you won't be able to unlock the flying for there till the end of Heavensward.
Damn.
Because like all the main scenario quests and stuff, yeah, it's a big like overarching area. Like half the area is like level 60, 50, 51. Like the last half of the area is like 58, 59.
Crap.
But like all the other areas, you can generally like do all the storyline quests, and then you go around, grab all the Aether Currents, and then you can do the quests, and then you unlock the area. I'm not gonna lie though, it is boner-inducing as all hell to have then all the Heavensward unlocked, and then you just fly through one area, and then through another area, and then through another area.
It's definitely a cunt of a mission.
Oh, we at 3 minutes, you goddamn potato!
Yeah.
Get in my pot.
Get in my fucking pot, you potatoey cunt!
Jesus. I think I found the house. Please be the right house. Yes, the Four Temps Manor.
And then for the what do you call it? The thing that's not flying and not walking, you unlock in Stormblood.
Oh. Oh, that's ages away.
That's donkey's years away.
Yeah, the
And
way
regular years away.
the way
and
you and Grim
20
were
years
talking
away.
about it, it sounded like I would be getting that before flying.
No, oh god, no.
It's awesome though that it exists.
Oh,
It is.
fuck yeah. Especially because the mount that you get for the collector's edition of Stormblood, which I've already got, is a flying and otherwise mount.
Yes.
A flying and otherwise mount.
I'm pretty sure all mounts are the otherwise mount.
Really?
Yeah.
So we can like force chocobos to start drowning? That's hot. I mean, what?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I-
Yes.
Don't have sex with chocobos.
I didn't say I was gonna have sex. I just said I was gonna choke them in the water so I could do things with them that are not sexual.
He likes swimming. In
And
the beach.
sex.
At the same time, he likes sand all up in those places.
I want Tataru to give me a suit.
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm banned. I do
But yeah,
like my
even
new
the
outfit.
even the giraffe ones.
Really?
Wait, the giraffe can swim.
Oh,
Wonder if
wow. Way to go! Who spoiled it?
Well,
Yeah,
Ark,
everything can swim.
kinda said about things in the water, so it's kind of already
Yeah.
given away.
They won't remember by the time we get to it. If you remember, let us know in like 6 videos time. Just go, hey, I remember this thing. Like, comment,
And-
subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, bitch.
if you wanna pee on Grim, like, comment, and subscribe.
Doesn't mean you're gonna get to, but
If you want to hear me yell slurs at these two for like 5 minutes straight, so I can vent my feelings, like, comment, and subscribe.
Delete your comments, unsubscribe, and dislike Ark's solo channel.
You mean the one that has no videos and no subscribers because I deleted everything because it was of unacceptable quality? Yeah, do it. Yeah,
That
fucking
one.
bitch.
I think I've got like 5 videos on mine. I might just like bring them over to here.
I'm going to bring my I'm going to redo them and then bring my videos over to here if I can get this plan to work out for my new PC. Because the only videos I think I had over there was Wild Arms Alter Code F.
Oh yeah. I bet that's a good game too.
Well, I've never played it because I played the whole thing was like I've played the Wild Arms 1 original on PS1.
Yeah, it's a retcon. It's not so
Yeah,
much a remake.
I know, but the whole point is like how often do you get to sort of play your like childhood for the first time and hopefully not be as fucky as the remake? Oh, shots fired!
I kind of like the old one.
I love the old one
but
with
the
the
battle,
and stuff, but
the
obviously
battle,
the PS2 one / Dreamcast one has like the updated graphics and stuff.
the battle models for the original Wild Arms were pretty heinous.
They were.
The out of battle graphics were great.
Because that was my RPG before I got into Final Fantasy VII. That was like my first proper RPG that I ever finished. Like I played and finished at the age of like 8 or 9.
I loved making icons and naming your spells.
Oh my god, yes.
That was some good shit. And also like having those I can't remember what they were called. You needed like 2 of them to make a spell, and you didn't know what kind of spell you were gonna get. And there was like a board and it had rows. And you'd have
Yes,
to
because I think I just started to unlock all that shiznit on Alter Code F when I was playing through.
I remember Handpan.
Ah, fucking handpan.
Man, Wild Arms is a good series.
It is like I've got I think 3 on the PlayStation Network, but I haven't played it because I wanted to play 1 and all Alter Code F first, and then be like, oh, even though I know they have that whole Final Fantasy setup where they're all like separate entries and shit.
No, I think they're linked. It's just
But it's like
years
but it's
apart.
very loosely linked. It's like 1,000 years kind of shenanigans. Not like here, this is directly linked to this, and this is directly linked to that because I'm a fucking bitch tit.
Well, that's what Dark Souls does.
Yeah, but Dark Souls just hits you in the balls that many times that you just go, oh fuck it, just keep stabbing.
That's why that big fire demon.
We're gonna have to
the
do
old-
the fucking start the DLC for that shit soon.
Yeah, I'm down.
yes.
I've never played it. I'm excited.
Oh,
I've been
that's right.
waiting.
You haven't touched either of the DLCs. Oh, this is all good. Oh man, I'm gonna be the most experienced. Oh, we're all fucked.
I don't know. I think I'll be fine. I'm a bit over-leveled.
Oh no, there's one area that I can think of in like particular.
I'm looking forward to fighting the boss that Joshy mentioned, Herbie, that starts with M, and him saying it's the worst boss ever, and us destroying it.
Oh, I wouldn't say that one's the worst boss.
Is it a dragon?
No.
Okay. That's just the way he described it, I guess. I just assumed.
There's one. The only boss that I can think of that just made me want to cry was like the final boss of each DLC because of the sheer number of life bars that they got. One of them got 3 life bars. 3!
We'll be right.
3!
That's alright, there's 3 of us. It's a life bar each.
But it's no. It's not. I'm a big monster and I have 3 life bars. It's I'm a people and I have 3 life bars. And what's the rule about humanoid enemies in Dark Souls?
You can parry them.
And they're also just ridiculously OP in comparison to the big boys.
Yeah, we'll be right.
Grim might have to go dedicated healer for the fight. Oh wait, no, I'm the Faith Dex. I'm the dedicated healer. Ah, shit.
We're stuck.
It's alright.
I mean, what?
You got me.
Doomed!
I'm over-leveled.
So is Grim.
I mean, so is Ark technically, but like,
We could
that's not
over-level
gonna
him
really
some
save
more.
until the DLC. I think if anything, I'll probably be balanced out. Maybe Shade will be a little over-leveled.
I'm pretty over-leveled.
Like, I mean, I guess.
I'd say a little over-leveled for the last DLC.
Endgame is like between level 80 and 125. And
I'd say
I'm like,
150-ish.
and I'm like level 250. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm good.
What's that? You're just gonna tank for everyone? Oh, that's a great idea, Shade. Thanks for putting your hand up for the offer there, buddy.
That's alright, I already did it. For, you know, the Nameless King. We freaking destroyed him. It was just bad off-screen when we were doing it for you guys. Specifically for Grim.
We got
Oh,
Grim wanted to go to sleep. We died a whole bunch of times.
I partially think they did it on purpose just to get some more experience in the game.
I wish I did do it on purpose. No, sometimes the CPU just feels like being a bitch. And that was the
especially when
night.
it's like, hey, see this move that we're just gonna repeat like 10 times in a row? Fuck you, that's why. From Software presents Dark Souls 3.
Hilariously, I think we only had issues with 2 bosses during recording. And that was like the Abyss Watchers where we died once and then destroyed them like a joke. And then I can't really think of another boss we had a problem with.
Yes.
In recording, I mean, specifically. Oh, these were
Quack,
crap.
quack, quack, quack.
But we definitely had some issues off screen.
Oh yeah.
Not so bad though. Me and Josh had a harder time in Dark Souls 2. We pretty much stomped Dark Souls 3 like a joke.
So
We
what I'm
did.
hearing is I made the difference.
Well, also, I had 2 games of experience and Josh had 1 in the lead up to recording that.
I also played Dark Souls 1 like about a month before we started Dark Souls 2. So I had been like close as I could get to prime Dark Souls experience.
Yeah, just like in this game, you shat on yourself in that game as well. You're like, oh, I'm not very good. And then we made a joke of the game. Have you ever had more easy of a
I
time?
wouldn't say that I'm good. I would say that I'm average. Like, I'm not bad. I'm not great. I'm average.
Think
Let's say you're
back.
above average tank.
Think back to when you started playing Dark Souls 3 in your first playthrough. And then think about how much easier of a time we finished it. How many episodes was it? Like 14?
Well, for DS2 or DS3?
Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, it's only been about, what, 14, 15, but there is also obviously multiple people, so when it's like, oh no, I can't take the hit, you guys can just like roll balls deep.
Yeah, but bosses get buffed health and stats. So, it all equals out. And Grim didn't know what he was doing, so we were dragging a noob along. Sorry, Grim.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
picked
okay.
you picked it up pretty quickly though, to be honest. It's like you were like, this is what I needed. A game that smacks my bottom, just the way I like it.
Once everything balances out and on my personal fucking life, I've got this slight inkling to get Grim to go, hey buddy, do you want to do Dark Souls 1?
Oh god.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know, right? If that's anything's gonna make any one of us cry, it's gonna be Dark Souls 1.
Well, we're really looking forward to the PS5 getting released, because was it Bloodborne or Demon Souls that's getting remastered
Demon
or
Souls.
remade?
But I wouldn't be surprised if Bloodborne gets a port as well, hey?
It will be. PS4 games are gonna run standard on PS5. So that'll just work straight off the bat as well. And if we've all got a PS5, we can play both of those. And that's if they don't just release Bloodborne on PC, which it's rumored.
Oh yeah, well if they do that, well fuck oath, we'll do it on there. Get Shade to record it, then he can get his little perfectionist streak of grabbing all the items out of the way, and then I can just go back to dedicated murder.
I do like
and actually learn how to try to parry this time, because here's a little fun fucking story for you little fucking YouTube motherfuckers. So when I was playing fucking Bloodborne for the first time, my L2 button died. Like, absolutely died. Now, if you don't play Bloodborne, let me tell you what the fucking L2 button does. It's your fucking parry button. You know, the mechanic that they're really stressed on fucking, you know, emphasizing on for fucking Bloodborne. So I didn't have a working L2 button. So specifically, the issue with my L2 button was if I pressed it down, it wouldn't actually do anything until I manually got the button and pushed it back out of the controller. So pretty much, I just had to do all of Bloodborne with dodging. All of the dodging. And let me tell you, motherfuckers, dodging doesn't get you fucking shit sometimes.
If it makes you feel better, I just didn't bother parrying at all. As soon as I got Ludwig's Holy Sword.
It was either either take the hit or dodge, and sometimes you just have to be a man and just take the fucking hit.
I just used the Ludwig Holy Sword in two hands. I didn't bother parrying. I mean, I dodged a lot, and I just two-handed
that was where
way.
my whole two-hander style kicked in, because pretty much I was like, there's no point me trying to one-hand any weapon, so I may as well just have all of the big two-handed weapons. So Ludwig's Holy Sword, Moonlight Greatsword, the big-ass goddamn hammer, it was just like all of the big weapons.
I would like to try and parry. Oh, I can go in here. That's why.
Well, if I'm gonna play multiplayer, I'm thinking I might do a blood tinge build, have all which is the equivalent of fucking dexterity in Bloodborne. So I want to have a dexy build with that. Especially the fucking Shikage. It's a katana, and then you literally cake it in blood, and then it does more damage, but it consistently saps at your health. But the damage you do can be absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I'm gonna do an all-rounder because I always do.
I'll go. Whatever.
It's pretty much it's based around you get magics, but you also get it's all weapon types and stuff as well.
That's an idea. Fuck. Because that's the whole point. You get all these magics but by the time you get all the magics, they're all fucking endgame and shit, and you're already pretty much built into a build. So you're like, nah, you know what? I'm fucking good, eh?
You could be a gunner, Grim. Or you could be rocking a scythe. Or you could be rocking a big old axe or a chainsaw.
Oh, did you say chainsaw?
Yeah, it's
the whole point with Bloodborne weapons is every one of the actual main physical weapons has a way to transform somehow. So there's a weapon, there's a small axe that can turn into an even bigger axe. These are the opening weapons. There's a cane that can turn into a cane whip, and then there's a sword that can turn into a bigger sword.
I forgot about
That's
the cane
inventive.
whip.
And then they get all kinds of creative. Then there's a fucking a literal pinwheel kind of thing that gets all bloody and stuff. The katana that I was just talking about that you can cake in blood and does more damage. There's the Ludwig Holy Sword, which is a straight sword. Then you put it into the sheath, and then the sheath itself is actually a great sword. And then you just start rocking a great sword.
That's the one I rock. It's the closest thing to Dark Souls.
It is. It really is.
It's like a straight sword turns into a great sword.
And I just always use it in great sword mode.
I pretty much brute forced my way through that whole game, and there's a couple of bosses there that are A real bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think that's the what's it called? The Tonitrus is a pretty decent weapon though. It was that lightning mace.
I was at Herbie's house when I finally killed the last boss, and he must have killed me like 40 times, and then I finally did it.
Are we talking about the last boss or the last quote unquote hidden boss?
It was a hidden boss in one of the Chalice dungeons.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm only missing, I think it's one trophy, and I've Platinum Bloodborne, and it's because I have to go through all the Chalice dungeons, and then find the one with the wolf floors, and then I'll have all the weapons, and then once I have all the weapons... Sorry, no, I'm missing 2 Chalice dungeon trophies. I think it's one for the wolf claws, and then that's all the weapons, and then I have to beat a boss X way down, and then I've Platinum Bloodborne. Considering I've never platinumed a Souls game before, that sort of makes me a little impressed.
I think that's the boss that I'm talking about, and he is leagues above the other bosses. Just a fucking unlimited aggressive cunt. Hey, there goes Josh. I saw you just before you disappeared. He's just a human. He's just a big man, but he just manhandles you because he doesn't have any stamina. He has unlimited stamina. He just attacks and he just doesn't stop ever. So it's like you attack him through his attacks and then roll away and then continue running until you have enough stamina back that you can attack him again. Meanwhile, he's just never stopping attacking. It's just such a fucking dick. I'm pretty sure when I did kill him in front of Herbie as well, I was like nearly dead too.
Well, gotta admit though, I'm pretty sure that was Herbie's first Soulsborne game, and like that pretty much trained him for the rest of the Souls games that he tried to play before he got a vagina and got distracted.
And you're not talking about his girlfriend. I kid.
Dude.
He kids about 50% of that sentence.
Okay, I'll settle for this. I can already hear Herbie's voice. Oh, fuck you, you fucking cunt.
That implies that he actually watches the videos still. He's getting too busy distracted by life and...
I don't know, one of us might die and he might watch it.
I should probably not keep saying vaginas because they'll make me sound like a neckbeard, so we'll use a nicer version. He's distracted with love!
When you said like neckbeard, I had to check that I'd shaved. I had a neckbeard the other day. It was a bad time.
Oh, I see you finally got rid of your face scruff, eh? You couldn't man it out?
Dude, having a beard is annoying as fuck.
Hell no! Being clean shaven is annoying as fuck because you gotta keep being clean shaven.
I just leave it for a couple of days.
You just leave your hair and you're just like, I've given up on life.
But it fucking like you bend in a certain way and it yanks at it a bit and then it hurts and it fucking curls into your fucking mouth when you're eating.
Why hasn't Grim just given up and tried to grow a bitchin' beard yet?
Because I like looking presentable.
No, you don't. just walk up to Lady Grim and just be like, "Oi, Ark's giving me this really sick idea," and then it's not your fault.
She'd slap the beard off him.
She would.
Oh my god, I want to see that. Just grow it out. We'll put a stream up. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see this, where you get to see Lady Grim slap the literal beard off Grim.
Jesus.
Also, I find them annoying.
I let her slap the beard off me for money.
I did have a full beard.
My PC fund.
That was probably the longest beard I've had in a long time. But it was horribly blonde, and
should have just dyed it.
So you couldn't really see it, gotcha.
No,
you should have gone like dimes to the next level. You should have just made all of your beard like hot pink.
My facial hair doesn't work with normal hair dye. It doesn't penetrate.
Aww.
And you could most definitely see it, Grim. I'm freaking Swedish. What do you think happens if we grow a beard long enough? You start plaiting it. Vikings.
Bloody Vikings.
Well, why didn't you like plait it and then go like raid and pillage something?
Because that's illegal.
Only if you get caught.
Which I definitely would. Nah, it was annoying, man. It really just was. It'd like
There's a
itch
certain
my arm
stage
if I
it
was
gets
laying up
annoying.
against it.
Like, that was my experience. It gets, like, there's like, that yeah, it gets annoying first couple of weeks, and then once you just sort of leave it, just grows on its own, has a life of its own ecosystem, and you just go, you know what? I've made my peace with it.
Who's this? Emma Nellian. Emma Nellian.
Emerald?
Emma,
Emerald?
I guess.
Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Give me some more
I'm
context.
pretty sure it's a boy. He's like an elf.
Black hair?
Yeah.
Like, really short? Okay, so
it's
that's,
long. It's really long.
yeah, it's, Hoshafont's, younger half-brother.
Is that the
So,
dude from...
technically, this house fucking Fort Homp, yes.
Is that the dude from the ice place, Coarthus?
Yes. Okay.
That
yep,
dude's
so
a champ.
So to catch you up with the whole like lore side of things, I'm not, because I know Grim would have like burnt through this like really quick. So we all got kicked out of Eorzea basically. We've run to Ishgard because we're like, oh, everyone's turned on us and we're all fucked, eh? So Hoshafont, the purple hair guy that we met in the ice place last time, he's like, yo, go to Ishgard. My family will like sponsor you basically. So then we go to their town, and now fucking what's his face that you're talking to is the son of the Lord who has sponsored us.
I guess that's the guy that just walked away from me as you said that.
Yes, and does he have the little serpent around there with him as well?
Well, there's a couple of servants.
There's a couple. Fucking dirty Ishgardian fucks.
I like Ishgard. I actually do like Ishgard. This would be a pretty cool place to have a house. But Shirogane. Shirogana? Oregano?
Shirogane. The
Cabana.
Stormblood place.
Yeah, that place looks way better. That's some frickin' Neo.
Yeah, oh my god. Speaking of Neo, we gotta like get through all those DLCs eventually, because I didn't realize that Neo 2's been out for months now.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying, let's do it. But in your defense, I do say that when it's like frickin' 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, when Ark's like, oh, I don't know if I want to re-remember controls for things and stuff.
Oh, I feel like we might be okay. Level 400.
Doesn't mean shit. Especially when you get like New Game Plus. Jesus fucking Christ.
You're not wrong. It doesn't mean shit! You just like listen to me, comprehend it for a second, and you're like, that's bullshit.
And let me tell you fucking why.
I'm definitely still gonna die. Yeah, no, seriously. That game does get a bit hard. I did make a joke of the final boss. I should, you know what, actually, I'll upload that. Not tomorrow, but in a couple of days. And that will be our, well, I guess we'd better get back onto this sort of thing. Ow, fuck, my eyebrow.
That's a weird thing to want someone to fuck, but okay.
It was itchy. Yeah, no, the whole beard thing, it was at that length where it was curling into my mouth. And it's like, do I want to keep freaking trimming it, or do I just want to get rid of it? And it's like, I've got an electric razor here, and this is way better than sitting here going snip, snip, snip.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And also, it's kind of like a bit of a MCU Thor kind of beard, and I don't think it suits me. It's like,
as in like,
it's more of a manly beard for my
like
bitchy,
an Endgame
bitchy.
kind of Thor, or like an Age of Ultron kind of Thor.
Yeah, that's what I was going with here.
An Age of Ultron kind of Thor.
Lame! Endgame Thor or nothing.
Oh wait, we don't want to do that.
Although I have to admit, the one thing that pissed me off the most about Endgame Thor, and I guess spoilers if you haven't seen the end of the Avengers, but considering what a pop fucking culture icon it is, you'd be a fuckwit if you haven't somehow heard of this by now, is the whole like giving Thor an eye back. I didn't give two shits about the fucking stomach. It made sense if he absolutely gave up on life to sit there and drink piss and fat for fucking 4 years. Whatever. But then to have fucking Rocket be all like, hey cunt, here's an eye. It's just like, what's the fucking point? Like, getting rid of the eye was really cool. It was getting him one step closer to that all-Father Thor bullshit. And then they just went, no, here's a fucking eye anyway. I was expecting, like, during Endgame, someone was just going to hit him in the face and the eye was going to pop out as, like, a comedic thing. But no.
Ooh.
That's too fucking brutal.
I love how you're, like, viciously ranting about cybernetic eyes, and there's like this beautiful scene of the Sea of the Clouds panning past.
Good. Fucking good. I'm talking to fucking goblins.
Oh fuck. Yeah, no, I kinda get like more of a manly beard than I have a manly face, because I don't have a manly face.
But the beard adds to the manly face.
No, it looks
You
like I
have
glued
no
it on.
idea how
It
much,
does.
how eerily I look like my mother if I have no facial hair. So it's like I have to have facial hair so I don't look like a woman.
Don't degrade yourself that much, buddy.
No, it used to happen all the time. I'd fucking go out in public and I'd have long hair and I wouldn't have the fucking facial hair to go with it. And then they'd be like, oh, hey, miss, now remind you I've got broad shoulders like a motherfucker. So it's like, okay, they just automatically assumed that I was a really butch woman. And I'm just like, you know what? Punch it up your ass. Just
To be
7 inches, no fucking lube, punch it up there.
To be completely honest, if someone mistook me, a guy in his 30s, for a woman, I feel like that says a little bit more about them.
Well, there's a woman that mistook me for like a woman. That's the worst part. I thought women could tell their own kind apart. I thought that was like
Their own kind.
At least if it was a dude, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm guessing he's lonely and just wants to stick it in a hole. That's fine. But it's just, but a woman mistaking me for a woman, it's like, are you even a woman? Hand in your woman card to the Department of Women Transport. Like, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god, their own kind. Woman cards. Jesus fucking Christ.
And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Let's like fucking like get all that shit put to bed. Fucking love women. In fact, I like women more than men because men are a pack of fuckwits. But it's just like I sometimes look at them and I'm just like, you know what? Fucking nah.
Well, in your defense, you've got a couple of women in your life that would kind of piss you off.
Oh, 24/7 punching to my fucking dick hole, like.
Oh my god.
Ow.
That was my out to you. And you just went straight back in. It's like, here man, here's a sweet chance to change the subject, and you're like, no, finger in my dick hole.
No, fist in my dick hole, 7 inches.
That's much worse. Oh god.
Oh.
The way of the dodo.
The way of the dodo. More like the way of the doo-doo. There you go. Let's change that subject real fucking quick.
No, I'm still thinking about it. It's too late. At least you only have to deal with one of them now.
Yeah.
At the moment. Out of 3.
Oof. Go on, jump, motherfucker. That looks like a Saiyan name, Carabolt.
Sounds like a fusion Saiyan name.
It does. Oh, I want Cabba to fuse with someone.
Like Cabba with, like, yeah, someone.
I want Cabba to fuse with Nappa.
Oh, Jesus.
It'd be cabbage and lettuce, because Nappa is lettuce in Chinese.
Yeah, but imagine, like, poor Cabba. I feel like he would, like, unfuse with some fucking, like, brain damage. Like, poor motherfucker.
What's,
Tarble. Shit, and then Nappa would sit there and, like, just fuck his shit up in his brain, and then he'd unfuse and be like, oh god! Oh god!
They could make
ask
Tarble.
fucking Kefla to kill him, like...
They could make Tarble. They could get Tarble, Vegeta's brother, and Cabba, because they're like around the same size and around the same build.
Yeah, fair enough.
And they've kind of got similar hair, actually, as well.
Wait, is Tarble still canon?
Well, they've mentioned him in canon, so...
Because my assumption is with Cabba, that was like the rework of Tarble. That was my assumption.
No, they can't do that, because remember when they were talking about how to get 5 kind-hearted Saiyans to make a Super Saiyan God?
Oh,
and Vegeta's
yeah, and
like,
spoke
oh,
about
I've got
Tarble,
my
yeah.
brother. And it's like,
Yes.
yeah, he's on the other side of the universe, so not... with a shit power level.
On Dragon Ball Super yet?
No, don't you say a fucking word. I'll kill you.
Go fucking catch up, you fucking little bitch.
I was gonna read it, but then we started recording.
Ugh.
We'll talk about it later. I'll kill you.
I will
Don't-
fuck your shit up, you Swedish bitch.
I'm not a fucking bitch. I just look like one.
I will fucking put you into meatballs and I will fucking devour you.
He's not a horse.
I am a horse.
And one that would make tasty meatballs at that.
I've got a couple of meatballs for you. With extra gravy.
Yep,
Ooh.
well, some sacrifices must be made.
I immediately regretted saying that. With extra gravy. Oh. Why? Why am I like this? Whoa, this whole freaking area is weird. This whole Sea of the Clouds place. It's kind of awesome though. It's all pretty and shit. I feel like everything here has like more polygons in the models than all of the houses and people before it.
Well, it's, you know, almost like that this was an expansion like 3 or 4 years after ARR was released or some crazy shit.
Hmm. Funny that. I'm enjoying seeing people with different eye and face textures and stuff. It's like there's actual variance between people now.
But so you would have been used to what, like the same 4 or 5 standard face structures?
You know that dude, the merchant from the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
I remember not too long ago that being the standard for all old people to have this sexy smooth skin.
Old people you'd wants to bang. All the MILFs and GILFs everywhere.
Hey, I didn't say nothing about banging him. I was just thinking it.
You were you were implying it.
God damn it.
What I love about this suit that I'm wearing now as well, because beforehand my back like to-go suit was my Hildebrand suit. But now I'm in this cutscene with Hildebrand, I now have my own unique suit, therefore makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
No.
I'm thinking I might go back to my Valentine's Day suit. Because I kind of liked it, to be honest. It suited my character. Although this is all red and black, her new thief outfit. I do like it. Where's somewhere bright so I can frickin' see it? Oh, god damn it. There we go. Yeah, I do like her new outfit. It's got like all of these little pointy bells and buckles that look like they're from Kingdom Hearts. And thankfully she doesn't have like size 23 shoes like they do in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I know. What is with everyone having like fucking shoes and feet like 3 times the size of their head? It's a bit fucking ridiculous.
Oh, it's like a art style, I guess you could say. It's like a quirk to their style for Kingdom Hearts, I guess.
That's right. I bought all 9, 10 games not too long ago, and I haven't played any of them.
I wonder if they'll come to PC.
They should.
Well,
Well,
I start playing them so I can understand the 700 retcons that happened to the entire series.
oh, they didn't retcon anything. They just kind of kept rolling with the same crazy broken story where you're like, but wait, what? And you kind of just have to make your peace with it.
Ha!
And in the end, because I know the whole story, it just kind of makes you angry. I guess it's a nice way to put it.
I've invested hundreds of dollars into a thing that man.
No, it's fine. The game's fine. It's the story that'll make you angry because you're
Yeah,
like,
but
wait a
then
second, but
there's
if he was gonna do that, why didn't he just do this? That would have been way easier. And I'm not an evil genius. And I've already made a better plan that's
But
more
I am
convenient.
an evil genius. I'm only one bad day away from having superpowers and taking over our government in a violent-like fashion.
I feel like you wouldn't really need superpowers to take over our government. I
No,
feel like you
no,
could just
you
push
wouldn't.
him over.
But I feel like if I
But,
had
like-
superpowers, though, it would be like a real solid concrete kind of, okay, yeah, we're not touching that.
I wonder.
I
if
mean,
you
I'm
could just-
expecting someone to try and throw some onions at me, but, like, you know what? Apart from that, I'm pretty fucking good.
I feel like you could, like, if you ate more onions than they did, that would make you our prime minister.
Agreed. Agreed. Just make sure I have another night like this where I get under the influence, and then what I'll do is I'll just sit on the steps of our government house, just with a bag of onions, make sure there's a camera filming me, get my attempt recorded, make sure it beats the national record, and then the following day I'll just walk straight into the office and take over the country. I think that's an idea.
I got my woof out.
I said, I'll make Shade the head of immigration because he can determine the fuckwits from what's not, and I'll let Grim deal with all the domestic affairs because he knows a lot about domestic affairs. So,
Should have made me the minister.
So what
of
are you gonna
Defense.
nothing! That's the point! I'm gonna be asleep in the Prime Minister's office all day, potentially looking up pornography.
Then why don't you just be like,
I'll be the sex minister, there you go, the sexual health minister.
yeah, and then make me the freaking prime minister, and then, all
I'll
of a
be
sudden,
I'll be the minister for women. There you go. We've already had a man do it before, and I won't even be half as much as a fuckwit as he will be.
that sounds like a cringe government to join him. I quit. I don't want my career to be in the toilet. I don't want to be Tony Abbott. People like ripping his statue bust off its hilt and freaking shitting into it. They did throw his fucking statue into the ocean.
Oh
Wait,
my god!
Tony
what?
Abbott has a statue?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's my first fucking thing I'm thinking of.
If it was empty, I would have just crapped in it and then filled the rest of it up with onions.
I just would have cracked all over it.
The onions that Ark was about to eat? Or,
No.
prime ministerial duties?
Yes.
He could eat the onions and then shit the onions back into the statue. Because if it's hollow,
on
like
the
Jebediah
statue, I want-
Springfield's head.
Want everyone to see it.
Yeah, well, then drag it
Oh
to
my
Capitol
god!
Hill.
Actual old people. Holy shit, Shade, you'd be so proud.
Why?
Wrinkles.
Oh, yeah. I saw one
emaciated
dude.
Skin.
Old emaciated. Isn't that like skinny?
Yes.
Just wait till you get to Shadowbringers.
Oh my god.
Am I expecting to see like a 180-year-old woman?
Oh, no, I'm not there
Yeah.
yet, but I'm almost there. Bless you.
I hate it when that happens.
What, about sneeze or?
Yeah. Sneezes piss me off.
Sneezes where you don't sneeze piss me off.
Yeah, that's true.
Where you get ready and you make the fucking face and you get everyone fucking 6 feet back and then an extra 1.5 meters because of COVID, and then you're like, "Ah, ah," and then there's nothing there, and then everyone looks at you like a fuckwit, so then you go, "Oi, fuck off, or I'll kick you in the dick."
Just sniff on him. It's like breathing on someone except with snot particles.
No, because it's me though, and I go to my work, they're like, "Oh yeah, put your nose holes on us, Ark, yeah."
Your nose holes.
And I scare a lot of people because I tend to do dad sneezes.
I've
You
heard
mean the
him.
ones that vibrate the fucking universe?
Yeah, those ones. The amount of people are scared and I'm pretty sure almost shat their pants.
Good.
You know, the numbers are getting up there.
Good. Like, what I want you to do is one time, just if you like, when you're ready to sneeze, just run into a room of sleeping people and just go to fucking town.
I can't wait until I can fly this bird. I'm
That's
so
what
sad
she
that I
said.
can't. The demonic Lana.
Oh yeah, that's right. You've got that saucy slut.
I've also got Ixion.
Oh what? Get facts.
I've got all of the expensive ones because I grinded hard. How much tomes do you have, Ark? You did Praetorium. That was 10 before.
Alright.
Irregular tomestones of law. You need 50 for the special ones.
Alright. Oh, magic dragon. That's hot. No spoilers without context.
Bad dragon?
Not one of those eps again.
Those are my favorite.
Ah, snap. It's always time for one of those, Grim. What are you on about?
Well, I don't think we have GUI and that episode in the same
Well,
episode.
I feel like if anything, GUI would be the open doorway to those kind of episodes. So it's like way harder than normal.
We don't need GUI to affect those episodes.
But
They're
imagine what
pretty
GUI
good content.
do.
If you like the content of those episodes, or this one, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if we need a GUI to get into those episodes.
Also, like, comment, subscribe, and tell us if we should GUI a very specific game.
Actually, you know, yeah, no, I'll
Just
be in on that
not
too.
fucking human fall flat. If any cunt fucking sits there and goes, "Oh, to human fall flat," I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
We
If
do
you say
need to.
human fall flat. We are doing it.
We do need to finish that though.
No, we fucking don't.
There's one episode left.
No, we're done. It's bullshit.
It's not
over.
done. It's not done. There's one episode left.
Retire it. It's over.
It's not even a full episode. It's like 20 minutes of gameplay.
Done. No.
We're gonna do it.
Just delete the episodes off the fucking channel. Oh god.
Why?
I hate that game so much.
Why? It was fine.
It's so boring.
I think the last
The
episode we were
return
talking
was
about
so
Michael
tough.
Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah, it was right after I watched the freaking documentary too. Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah. Pretty, pretty messed up documentary. Did you watch it, Grim?
No.
You should. It sucks, but you should still watch it.
Yeah. It's one of those things that, like, we're talking about Michael Jackson still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that, you know, musically, like, amazing.
I
But
think
a
there's a dragoon that
shitty
flew
person.
so high into the sky he didn't come back down. And
Um,
now he's hallucinating about an old woman.
I'll put it this way, Grim. I tried to... Why can't I get off my fucking mount? I tried to have, like, the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But after watching that, I was just like, I kind of believe him.
Oh snap! This
I can't get off
Lancer
my
is
fucking mount.
flying
Wait,
so high
who?
that he
Not
fucking
Michael
is
Jackson.
being a god.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like, it's the fact that, like,
Oh,
musically
I got
amazing,
booted.
but a really shitty person.
No, you dickhead Lancer, don't do that! What are you doing? You fucking tripping motherfucker! Just keep jumping! No!
I can't believe I got booted.
Booted from what?
The game world.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, our servers here in Australia are still shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking
Cool,
lame.
34 people in queue.
Dum dum dum. We'll be right back.
Please hold. Motherfucking dude.
This is like a horror soundtrack.
I'm assuming we're cutting ahead.
Well, I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts. Because sometimes it's said that there's been a whole bunch of people in queue, and then I get in straight away. Oh look, I got in straight away.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're not doing a cut ahead.
Well, makes it easy for everyone else.
Well, now they have to listen to your elevator music of horrors.
If you like my elevator music, like, comment, subscribe. If you want me to never do it again, like, comment, subscribe, and let us know down below.
In the
It doesn't mean I'm
bin.
going to stop doing it. It just means that I'll be more aware that you don't like it. Or you do like it. I don't know.
There it is. There's the destination.
Wow, that's how a Lancer fucks up a jump move.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to leveling one of those. Eventually.
Yes.
But I'll wait until I'm 80 before I level any other classes again.
That's the plan, Stan.
I've got to level up those 3 Ishgard classes to 50 as well, but I'm not going to do that until the thing. I think I'll probably switch from Paladin to Dark Knight as my main tank too. Grim might be a little bit more at home with a Paladin.
I think Grim would be really at home with a red mage.
Red mages aren't tanks.
You don't need any other tanks. You have me. Ah.
We need to level
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
each role. And
Yeah.
Paladins have like healing spells and shit.
But I don't want to be a healer.
You've already got one
You
that's
know
like...
how-
You already got one, don't you?
No.
Well, Astrologian is probably a good one.
But I don't want to be a healer.
Well, Astrologian isn't just a healer. They're also a DPS.
But I don't want to be a healer.
The whole point is that, like, we have one of each role in case
I
anybody
know,
in the
but I
FC...
don't want to be a healer, Shay. Get fucked.
Just do it. Don't be a pussy.
Ah!
I don't want to be a tank either, but I am.
I'd rather be a tank than a DPS.
I wouldn't.
It's just so lazy. All you gotta do is keep aggro, and then everyone else does everything else.
That is bullshit. Tank is the second most responsibility. Actually, no, tank is probably the most responsibility. DPS
I'd
is by
say
far
you're-
the laziest job. Because it's always someone else's fault.
Yeah, but then it's like, you gotta get on them numbers. Why aren't you pulling those numbers, bro? We're gonna kick you from the group because you ain't pulling your numbers, bro.
Nobody has ever said that to me, ever. So I think I'm good. Oh, psych him up. Fuck.
Wait, you can kick people from groups?
Yeah.
I was being sarcastic. I know that. I just never have been.
Not yet.
I've
No one
been
kicks a
someone-
healer.
Well,
No one kicks a healer. You're right.
have you ever been booted from a group, Ark?
Yes.
I haven't. What did you get booted for?
Okay, what was it for? It was back in the SWOTA days, but it was like because I was trying to run a hard mode dungeon for the first time and I didn't know the fucking dungeon, so I got kicked from the dungeon for not knowing the dungeon.
Oh, so basically, in the days when people were ruthless dicks, you were a victim because that's what it was like back then.
Yep.
That doesn't sound like a you problem. That sounds like a dick problem. Not for you.
Good. I was getting a little worried there for a sec.
No, people back then were fucking cunts, man.
Oh, they were, yes.
It was like back when World of Warcraft didn't have a duty finder. You'd be like, looking for group, and people would be like, fuck off. Stop spamming, and it's like, I want to do some content, and they're like, well, too bad. And it's like, then what the fuck am I paying for? They're like, lol, noob. And then they just, yeah, people were cunts. And fuck them all. Why am I...
Gotta fuck them all.
No.
Pokemon!
Dude, I finished that Pokemon DLC in like 3 hours.
What, the Isle of Armor?
Yep. Probably less than 3 hours. I walked in and I stomped the story and I was like, oh, is that it? Well, at least there's a new area.
You sound confident about that.
The only thing good about it was they added more Pokemon. Not new ones. They let you put Pokemon you already have back into the game because they don't do national decks anymore.
Yay!
Which is just
So-
lazy.
What could you put in there though? Then.
I don't know, like a whole bunch that you couldn't before.
Oh, okay. So they've added some of them back in.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
have made you have to pay to do that now. Whereas in every other Pokemon before this, you would just transfer them in and it would be free. And they've also made you have to pay for any online functionality whatsoever. Whereas that used to also be free. And the DLC was $45.
Oh, wow!
For 3 hours worth of content.
Yep. Yeah, it's not very nice.
Get fucked.
Yeah, but I've got a fucking living dex, and I've IV trained 3/4 of the Pokedex to max level and max stats. So I'm not. I don't catch them all. I fucking turn them all into roided out. I almost said rapists, but that's not a good thing to call them.
No.
Well, let's just say my Pikachu's the kind of Pikachu that would like bite a hole in a Charizard's toe and crawl inside it, and tear apart its heart while fucking it.
Gutter stomping. Gotcha.
Yeah, all my Pokemons are super fucking powerful, all with the correct fucking IVs and EVs, and all with the correct natures, all maxed out. Shit's fucking ridiculous. And now I've found an even faster method to level the ones that I can actually play in the new ones.
Good.
So that last quarter of the Pokedex is going to be level 100 really soon. What the hell am I doing? I'm trying to give people food. Why?
Because you're a good person.
Made to order. I'm assuming that it's inside this red circle. Man, I shouldn't have talked about food. I am fucking hungry. Hey, Ark, how good is food?
Food's fucking great.
I thought you were gonna be like, shut up.
No, man, I'm good.
Are you hungry?
Not in the slightest.
How good would HJs be?
I'm over it, eh? Like, this COVID thing shutting down my subways, so all I had to do was eat Hungry Jacks has just killed it for me.
Wow. I never
Yeah.
thought I'd hear the day. But at the same time,
Like, I
I
would
can
rather
see that.
just sit down and eat toast at home now rather than Hungry Jacks. That's where we've gotten to.
I guess that does
Wow.
kind of ruin a good thing when you pretty much eat it all the time.
Like, I did have some last week, I think, on my last day of work, like, for the week. So I was like, you know, it's been a while. But then I'm sitting there munging on it, and I'm just like,
Munging.
Oh god, it's such a good word. For those wondering, by the way, Hungry Jack's is
Is
Burger
Burger
King.
Burger King.
Because here in
Look.
Australia, some asshole bought the frickin' rights to the place Burger King.
and just wouldn't sell them at all.
And by the way,
te-
it does not exist as a franchise anymore. But they keep the copyright just to be dicks.
I'd do it too, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I guess we don't have the weird Burger King mascot. So that's not so bad. What the hell?
You mean the hamburger head?
No, the Burger King mascot is actually just this dude wearing a crown. He's the Burger
Oh.
King. He's got
Like,
like
don't we have
freaking...
like a don't we have a weird dude with a burger as a head that
No.
has a crown on?
No, that's from freaking... That's the mayor of McDonald's village or whatever the shit it is.
I'm okay with that.
They don't do any of that stuff anymore. Do you remember McDonald's original mascot? He was a moon with sunglasses wearing a suit. And his name was Mac.
Okay.
That's a big old nope.
This was before Ronald.
Yeah, and it was before my time as well, so I'm a little bit older than you, so you definitely wouldn't remember it. Eh?
I just had a tank quit a trial.
Oh, snap!
Like, he died and quit. Like, I didn't have time to res him. Like, I went to go res and he left.
Well, good, because if he's that much of a bitch, you don't want to have to deal with him, because he'd probably be like, why didn't you fucking heal me? And it's like, well, don't pull so much, shit cunt.
No, it was a trial.
Well, still.
He just dropped like a sack of bricks though. Like, went from full health to nothing. I'm like, hey, you got 2 comms.
Be a better tank. Yeah, you're getting 2 comms, he's quitting like a bitch. Who's the issue here? Sounds like a bad
Well.
tank. This is why I'm always like, Ark's giving himself too much shit, because he's fine. He's a good tank.
I don't know, you see all those tanks that just sit there and go, I'm just gonna pull the entire fucking dungeon at once, and it's like, I need to be one of them kind of fucking tanks.
Please don't
No,
be
you
one of
don't.
those kind of tanks, ever. I fucking hate rush tanks. The worst kind of tanks.
Yep.
But that's how they get the dungeon content done faster.
I don't care-
fast. I want efficient.
And
done.
also, it isn't
But-
faster if they go and die, which they do, like, 80% of the time. Because then
And they
you
bitch
just
that
have
you
to
can't keep
redo
up
the
healing.
dungeon again.
Well, they bitch that you can't keep up with healing. I'm like, well, no shit. You literally pulled the whole dungeon, all of you at once. I can't heal that quick because I can only cast spells so quick.
Cooldowns are a thing. And then they
Yep.
blame you because they're fucking retarded. Don't be one of those tanks. You're a great tank. Don't change what you're doing. Stay doing what you're doing. If people give you shit for it, tell them to fuck off.
I will teabag them for you.
Same. I like you being a good tank. And you are a good tank, by the way. Every time I'm in a fucking dungeon with one of those fucking useless cunts, I really miss you. I really
it.
fucking do.
I know we have an issue with corners, but that's not a big deal. I may seem to think that may be
I
a
feel
bigger...
like corners are just your natural enemy, even IRL.
Yeah.
Look away, Grim! Look away! It's a corner! Ah!
Yeah.
Not again!
Fucking corners everywhere.
Man, this place is fucking pretty, man. Big floaty green frickin' crystals and shit. Oh, what the fuck is that thing? What the fuck is this? Conodont? I don't have to do that. What am I here for? Search the spring crystal for Vor Siren.
Wow.
That looks like it there. No.
Fucking
No.
boy.
No.
Four.
No.
Four.
No.
Four.
I don't want to know how you knew what that was. It was
I've been on these
it was a little bit
too long.
convenient how quickly you knew what it was when we brought it up. Oh, Vor. Yeah, I know about that shit.
Interesting concept. No one's gonna be swallowing me in this lifetime, but I'm like, okay, if that floats your boat, whatevs.
Oh, man. Why are people so fucked?
They are the worst.
I'm not even talking about you, because you know there's the kind that have fucking fantasies about being shrunk down and put inside people's buttholes and shit. It's like,
Yeah.
do
well,
you know
that's
what
a
that would
thing.
smell like? Huh?
That's a thing.
Yeah.
That's what
the
Vor is,
thing?
man. Vor is like being shrunk and being swallowed, stuffed inside a quote-unquote
Hole.
munyang. Or a butthole or some shit.
That's fucked.
I saw a panel on Tumblr once that was
Oh,
like
no.
part of a comic but not the whole comic. And I feel like it was a parody more than a real thing, or maybe people are just that fucked, and I feel like I might have to just assume that's the case. Because it was, for one, it was furry.
Oh,
and
fuck.
two, it was a person wearing like mining equipment and like a mining hat, and they were like camping out inside a dog's butthole. and then their light went out, and they're like, "Oh no, it's so dark."
Oh.
And that was the last panel. There was like nothing sexual to it. It was just like implied that why are you inside a dog's butthole with mining equipment alone in the dark? Do people not understand that being inside an asshole, like being a tiny little person and being inside someone's butt, the amount of methane and shit smell would just
Well, that was
fucking
my
kill
thought.
you?
Like, what if they fart randomly in the middle of the night and you got a fucking torchlight or a fucking full going and fucking you're dead, you're incinerated, that's it.
Dude, they
Game
wouldn't need to
over.
fart. You would be inside a chamber of farts.
Yeah, but
They
if
don't
you
need to
have-
fart. Fart is when it leaves the arse. You're inside there with it.
So you're just making a flaming anus more than anything.
If you spark a match, you might internally combust them.
And then you're a murderer on top of that.
Oh, well, I think I'd rather be a murderer than die in someone's asshole. Shrunk down, Honey, I Shrunk the Kid style. Which, by the
Honey, I
way, would
Shrunk
make
the
a...
Kids and place them in my asshole.
I feel like this crosses some incest boundaries. I love how we're always skirting the line.
Well, we blatantly jump over that line.
Sometimes.
Not skirting it.
Sometimes. The only time we brought up incest was, fucking your clone hypothetical.
We're due for one of those.
Well, there's always next episode. I'll wrap up this next quest, and then we can call it.
Okay.
On the topic of, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, I think I
And
saw...
place them in my asshole. Yeah.
No. I saw a short of a game where they're, like, a bunch of people that have been shrunk down, and they're, like, inside a yard, fending off ants and shit. Looked pretty good. I think that's one of the launch lineup titles. Man, I can't wait for the PS5. I might have to actually wait a little bit now that I think about it, though, because I want a black one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, the white one looks fine, I'm not that into two-tone.
I am. I don't mind it,
Yeah, well,
but
go for it.
I prefer it if it's black and green.
I'd prefer it if it was black and red or black and purple. Light colors are a bitch to clean.
That is true.
Survey the surrounding blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Oh god. Alright, back on my demonic turkey.
Jive turkey.
Man, I can't wait for the next DLC of Pokemon.
For the next 3 hours of content.
Yeah, well, I've already paid for it.
Ah, okay.
But, that's where, you know what Zapdos is, don't you, Grim?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, there's a Galarian form of
Oh
the
yeah, I've
Freebirds.
seen the variant of that, and I was like, what? So like the Galarian variant of Slowpoke. No, Slowbro.
Yeah, the Mega Man.
Yes.
He's got a spiky arm cannon, because the shelter's
Oh,
on his,
what?
the shelter's on his
Yeah.
arm instead.
I just looked it up.
It bit his arm instead of its fucking head, yeah.
I just want
You mean tail?
Oh, that's right, Slow King is when it bites the head.
Yeah.
There's a Mega Slowbro as a Mega Evolution as well.
Does
And
it bite its dick?
No, it's
Oh.
just it's Slowbro's head poking out of the top of a shelter because it's nearly
Oh
eaten the
my
whole...
god, what the fuck? It just eats most of the fucking Slowpoke.
Yeah, it's nearly gone.
It looks like Zapdos is just like mixed with the Doduo.
It's an angry fighting type. It's a war turkey. I can't wait. I can't wait to turkey slap. Oh shit, a Judy.
Moltres looks sweet though.
Yeah, they all kind of do. Oh crap.
Yeah, they do. Articuno looks pretty cool too, but doesn't change much. Like, apart from the fact it's white now, it looks like Lugia.
Yeah, I kind of actually would have preferred 3 new legendaries instead of Galarian forms of legendaries that already exist. And also, freaking National Dex. I'm so mad about that. Because it's like Pokemon that I can't transfer from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Because then I won't be able to use them until a game comes out that I can use them in. So it's like I have to keep them in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and level them to 100 there. Can't play with them in the new game.
Ugh.
And just like the excuse is just shitty. Because it's like, this is the first console game, right? So they don't have tiny little cartridge limits like they have on Game Boy games. So it's like the first time that they don't have the space limitations of a handheld cartridge. And this is when they half-ass it. And it's like...
Why?
Yeah, it's
Why?
just lazy. And then they're like, oh, well, it's because we're designing all of the models from the ground up. And they didn't. They just used the exact same models from the Game Boy games in higher resolution. Like, that shit was proven. And, like, that's fine. I wouldn't have even cared if they used the same graphics, just... and had a console game. If anything, that's an excuse to just add 300 more Pokemon instead of 100 or so.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like the whole deal with Pokemon is more. That's the whole point. More. Gotta catch them all doesn't mean much when you've already got them all. So add more. More regional forms. More Pokemon. More evolutions for old Pokemon. More pre-evolutions. Just more. More.
Oh.
If Nintendo stopped being shitty about it and allow you to transfer your Animal Crossing save, I'll probably swap my Switch Lite for a regular Switch. Because I can't transfer my Animal Crossing island, which is why I haven't done that already. But if I get a regular Switch, I can start recording Switch games as well.
Yeah, I just can't believe that that's actually a thing. Like, with this day and age of, you know, the cloud, with cloud storage and all other kind of shit, you'd think that it wouldn't be such a stupid idea to enable that kind of gameplay.
Yeah, well, there is a cloud for all of the other games, But with Animal Crossing specifically, they locked one island per Switch. So if you have a separate account from your wife, but you
Yeah.
both want to play it, you're both on the same island. You don't get a separate island each.
Why?
Because no reason.
So what? She'd build on my island.
Yep.
What's a pain?
Yep.
Because doesn't that just mean that like you're fighting against each other for like resources and shit?
Well, I don't know if that really matters, but it's still fucking annoying because that she's gonna go and knock down trees and shit that you wanted there and stuff like that, and vice versa. But yeah, it's just fucking stupid. They said they would eventually, and it's like, okay, that's cool. It's been a couple of months though. Hurry up. And they're about to release the Metroid Prime trilogy, so I kinda want them to hurry up with that shit, because I would love to play that on the channel. Of course, by the way, this last quest had to be a duty, which is why I'm still talking and recording. I'm at the end of it, though.
Okay.
Just saving that frickin' dude from owl people. Taste like owls, walk like people. Owl people. What's this guy's deal? Oh. Don't fucking kill him. I gotta say, it's pretty nice being a ninja that's really strong. Like, I felt decently strong when I had my 60 gear, but when I got that 70 gear, it was like, nice. And from what I've read online, ninjas aren't the crappiest DPS.
Well, it's been a while now since I dropped that bomb on you. It's been like nearly a year, so I'm assuming there's been patches and stuff since then.
Oh, people are still bitching because they think that they need a buff. They're like, oh, but I have to work so hard to get the same damage as other classes for doing one thing. And it's like, yeah, but that's the fun of being a ninja. Doing your hand seals and shit, like, that's kind of like part of it. If you don't want to do that, then why did you be a ninja? That's why I did it. I like being a ninja. I like having me hand seals. Oh damn, freaking reinforcements. Why are there so many of these things? Who are these owl people, and are they a tribe that I can level up?
Are you in the Sea of Clouds? Then yes.
Sweet. It looks like a very World of Warcraft class, though, I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of which, Herbie's playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I keep saying that. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my god, mid-duty, I got booted.
What?
Okay, let's call that an episode, though.
Well, that's a fucking ep done, motherfuckers. So catch up with us next ep. Shade will get back to the duty that he was doing before he got kicked out. Hopefully after all these DDoS attacks are fucking over. That's always a good thing, right?
One
So,
day.
if you like what you're seeing here, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And until the next ep of Final Fantasy XIV, I am Marcus, and with me is Shade and Grim, and you are on DudeGoBack. Peace.
Bye.